Hello everybody and welcome back to Balake Farms, Chip in Norton. So, we got this trailer emptied last time. I'm just running it back to the field quickly and then we can carry on with our spud harvest. We've also got the worker in the field. He started planting canola ready for next year's crop because we're going to want to keep doing canola and potatoes to keep the crisp business going. That's going to be ideal. We'll also, I think this year we might do barley because the chickens will take barley as well. I'm not sure yet, but it's going to be we're going to be a while getting the rest of these potatoes out the field. So I'm going to jump back in this monster of a harvester. Jump onto that line again. Get it dropped, fired up. And we'll carry on with our harvest. So this will be hopefully a quick time lapse. I'm going to speed it right up for you, but I'll jump in and out and we'll catch up in a minute. But just left that on a worker for the time being because we was getting full again. We need to get the old fast track back to the yard and get it emptied. So I think we're about halfway there now. Nope. Bloody workers. Look what I don't know what he's doing. He was set up on a line. All he had to do was go down the line. The FS25 workers are like... Oh. I know that's the other one. No, they are like real life workers unless you specifically tell them to carry on and do it that way. They'll just make it up as they go. Right, let me run this to the yard and I'll see you at the potato place. And hopefully, we might even have our first pallet, but we'll soon see. So there we go, tipping another load. I see the workers now full, so we'll go and empty him and then come back and tip the next load straight away. So we have got 1,810 litres of potato crisps now. So that is really good. And we've got 1,300 litres of chlorella oil. Because obviously we set that to distribute straight up here, just to save us running it back and forth. Might as well let the staff do that. But I don't know where the potato crisps are going to go. I'm hoping we're going to store them just there. Right. We'll jump back in this and let's go empty that unruly worker. So while we've got a trailer on the tractor and the worker is now finishing that field for me, I'm just going to nip around and I'm going to fill this up with some manure and hopefully we can get the apple production going. Again, I know there's not a lot in here, but every little help keeps the apples coming then. And then as soon as the sugar beet's ready, get some sugar made, we can start doing our cider. Now I am excited to make some cider. We've got 7,000 litres, so we'll chuck that all in the trailer and get it tipped. So with that, we should be able to go to the orchard and turn on apples manure. And then we can turn off the fertiliser one, because now we've got that production set up. I don't think we'll be doing a lot of it. Well, we've also got 70 pallets of apples, so we might have to just move some out the trigger, otherwise it ain't going to produce. And then we've got to empty the worker because he's 80% full again. Right, leave it with. So we're just going to run this next one to the yard, then I'm going to pick up a flatbed trailer, nip to the store to just notice the other worker who is drilling for us is nearly out of fertiliser and seed. I think we've got a few pallets of fertiliser in the shed, so we will get them out, but we definitely haven't got any seed, so we'll have to get some seed and some fertiliser. So I'll get this tip and then we'll head to the store. Right, so that's the tip. So I'm going to take the fast track because it's fast, hint in the name. Just going to run down to the store now, and then I'm going to pick up some fertiliser and seed. I'll probably get the people at the shop to load the trailer for me, just because it will save me running down there in the telehandler, which is a bit slower. We did manage to move a few apple pallets out of the trigger, but I'd imagine that it's soon going to be full and not accept any more. So we'll have to soon get the cider factory all in place so we can start distributing the apples straight to it. Right, I'll run to the store, I'll pick these bits up, and then I might even load up the produce we've got and get that sold. Right, so here we are at the store. So on the way down here, I've come up with a decision, and with a heavy heart, I'm going to sell this unruly trailer. I do despise dolly trailers. And I'm just going to buy a nice cheap, something that's just usable, we can reverse easily, because the sell point for the produce is in a bit of an awkward place really. So we'll repair it, and then we'll get 15 grand for it. Perfect. Right, let's have a look in the store. So I think what we're going to be after, something like this. Nice long, easy to reverse trailer. I mean, that is a bale one, but I think you can just use it as a normal trailer. I'll just have a look in low, just make sure there's nothing. See, now that might do for moving produce around. It's a very nice trailer. What else have we got? It's a semi-trailer. Oh, that's a semi-trailer. Not very good for what we want. I mean, that's just smaller than that red one. Nothing. Oh, that's semis, just trailers. Just have a look in here, make sure nothing's been categorised wrong. No, so I think it's between the two. It's the bales trailer, this one here, which is 34,550, or it's in the loader one. And it's this low loader. It's going to be this one because it is 10 grand cheaper. So I'm going to put that on a high purchase, and I'm going to put 50% down because we got that money back for the other trailer and take it over 2 years. Right, so now we just need to buy, I think we'll get 2 pallets of seed. And we'll take 2 bags of 3 bags of fertilizer actually. Back for the worker. So we'll get the shop to load this up, and then we'll get back down to him and get him filled. Right, so that's that worker all filled up, so he can carry on with his job of canola. So we need it to pop to the yard, swap trailers and go empty the potato harvester. And then we can take the produce up to the shop and get that sold as well. How refreshing. He's actually parked it on the right side for us. So I see our money has gone right down, so I presume we've had the first payment, well, second payment on this harvester, because we obviously pay per hour of usage. So I'm just going to jump into it. Yeah, so it's at 1.1 hours. Unfortunately, we didn't quite make the hour mark, so we've had to pay for the next hour. But never mind. Right, get that emptied. Get this tipped again, and then we'll start loading up some produce ready to sell. Right, so I was just quickly loading up produce. Then the worker has got a full tank again, so we'll go get him all emptied. And then we'll run the produce up to the sell point. I wouldn't imagine there's any potatoes left in that bin now. I think we're doing quite well. Getting it knocked out, really. We will have to get some rolling done as well before the end of the day, because we'll have to roll the 2 canola fields, but it is possible that he'll finish drilling and then I can just set that worker back on rolling, keep him occupied while we're running around doing all these other little bits and bobs on the farm. So yeah, it only looks like he's got 1, maybe 2 more breeds. But possibly 3. But yeah, we're getting it knocked out. So how many litres of potatoes have we got so far? So we've got 110,000 litres. So yeah, we were nowhere near filling the production up, so that's even better. Hopefully that'll make us lots of crisps. Right, let's get this next load. We ran up to the yard. Then we should be able to, I might run the tractor back, leave it in the field to empty the harvester as soon as it's done, because obviously we want to get that sent back before it charges us again. We might use a telehandler to run the new trailer to the sell point. Happy days. So we are all finished on our potato harvest. So first things first is we're going to send that straight back so we don't get another payment on it. We might get a diesel charge, not sure yet. No, don't look like we're gonna. So we'll go get this tip, then we'll put the fast track on the produce trailer and we'll get some produce sold. And hopefully get our account a bit higher than 1,240 quid. Right, shall we see if our new trailer is easier or worse to back into this tight little area? And already it's 10 times better. Because you can actually get it in one shunt. Well, two, because I went too far over that way, but it is definitely a lot easier to get it in that shop. Right, let's see. Ooh, £37,000. And one pallet that apparently is out of the way. So that is not bad, that is leaving us plenty of money now to get like the sugar beet harvester next time, and we're going to have to rent a sunflower header for doing that field. That should be all, I think it's going to be October before that's all ready. We'll have a look. So we're obviously in August, sunflowers is October and sugar beets October, so yeah, we've got September pretty free, so we could probably do a bit of grass, make sure we've got the cows all fed up, because they will be getting hungry. We haven't made any food in a while. Like I said, we don't want to run out of food on our fattening cows, because they'll soon have to go for slaughter and make us a few squid. So I'll just run this back to the yard. So what we're also going to do is just double check what we've got in storage of wheat. We've got 19,000 litres of canola. We've got 55,000 litres of wheat. We're probably, I don't know when the best time for wheat is. Definitely not now. But I think October, when we start harvesting the sunflowers, we're going to need the room, so we might have to sell them there. But we'll see, we'll see. Because obviously we're a bit tight on space at the moment around the yard, because everything's around the mill, because we're a bit full on everything. But we also now need to return, while I'm thinking about it, the other trailer, because we don't want to get hit with another charge on that one. And there's our trailer. We should be able to go into the shop as well and see. Obviously we need to empty it first. We'll be able to see if we can extend it. No. So we probably will aim to get another trailer at some point. Ooh, 12 grand leasing cost. Yes, that's that 12 grand from earlier for the harvester, because we went over by about, I think it was about 0.3 of an hour. But obviously they still slap on the hours charge regardless of how much you go over. Right, we'll just have a wander down to where the worker is, see how he's getting on. Yeah, so he's on the last lap of the headland by the looks of it, so won't be long before he is done and we can set him rolling. Once all the fields are rolled, we'll be able to have some rest and move on. There we go. He has just finished in front of our eyes. Get him folded. Not one on the crop. We'll get this taken back to the yard and get the roller on the back of him. Right, so we'll run this back down to the field, ready to get the worker on it. But I have noticed that the tractor is nearly out of diesel, so we're going to have to find where the gas station is and get it filled up before we set it off working. So I'll just run this down here. Go down the other entrance, a bit easier to get in. And we'll try and locate where the petrol station is on this map. To be fair, while I'm getting petrol or gas, I'll leave fast track to start rolling, because it's still got 3/4 of a tank. Get it backed up. Fit that worker in my beautiful fast track to roll that field. Right, let's jump back in the Lambo. Find ourselves a filling station. So I would have thought there would be one. Question is, where is it? So that's our farm. Our bees are up there. Need to check to actually make sure we haven't got any honey yet, because we'll soon be having honey. Farmer's market, shop. Oh, there it is. Found it. Bang opposite the shop. Right, we'll head up there. So we're having to pay dealer prices to get it filled up. Come to the forecourt. Ouch. Bet this is going to cost easily £1,000 to fill this tractor, I reckon. So we'll find out in a second once she's all full. 622 quid. Not too bad actually. So I think we're going to end it there today, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, if you've liked the video, please leave it a thumbs up. Any suggestions, leave them down below. And we'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.